Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. We are still out here in Vegas doing our thing, being live, connecting with all the bosses we know in Vegas, and it's been phenomenal, man. We have a great show lined up for you today, and we have a personal friend of mine. I've known him more than half my life and probably more than half of his. He's older than me, but not by much, so we ain't gonna split hairs. But my brother Ernest Rogers, aka Blkwest, man, owner of Blkwest, the label, the production, the artist, man. Yep. And we're gonna get into why he's here, why I see him as a boss, and what he's doing to stay and remain and become more successful, yes, and all of that good stuff. Blkwest, introduce yourself, brother.
What it do? It's your boy Blkwest, aka Ernest. Blkwest used to be Black and Mild. Once upon a time, the king of Altadena music. You already know what it is. Living life out here. I'm gonna need this beat before I leave. That beat is fire.
Well, it's made by one of your boys, because like I said, we all family here, man. And he about to bust. He ain't even about to do an interview. He about to just freestyle and shit. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, man, Ernest is the boss in my eyes, and by my standards and my definition, he lives his definition of success. He done created it from nothing. You know, and I ain't gonna say from nothing, because we all start from somewhere, because we just don't appreciate what we have to start with. But I'm only gonna say from nothing, because I know the community and the neighborhood he came from, and we all came from the same neighborhood, so it ain't from nothing. It's super special.
We started from nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody started with an empty pocket.
I think so.
And figured it out.
Everybody started with no pockets.
Tina's Burritos, Top Ramen.
Man.
And now, I mean, just looking around at these surroundings, I'm in good company.
He's in good company and good graces, man. But what I want to talk about is, first of all, he has a lot of things going. You know what I'm saying? Career man, family man, still with still a recording artist, still have it. Brother went viral, got 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? Got averages like 20,000 videos on his 20,000 views on the video. So he still does music, still heavy in the game, still represents Dina. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Still represents where he's from. And we got so much to touch on, but we're gonna try to figure out how we can touch on the most shit that can help the most people in the least amount of time.
Right.
And the first thing I want to touch on is, let's talk about mindset. Because like I said, the brother has done so much, but it takes a certain mindset to exclude the negativity, the things that aren't working, the failures, the things that you didn't do right, to create a way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the brother's balling out in the real estate road. We could talk about a whole bunch.
All that.
But let's talk about the mindset it takes to be successful. Ernest, what is the mindset it takes to be successful? How do you have to think?
For me, I grew up something like an only child. Like I have a stepsister, but we were never in house together. Mm-hmm. So me talking to myself was a heavy thing that I did. And just being positive to myself, like fight that devil, fight that demon that's telling you can't do this, you can't do that. Everything that I was going through, as far as, you know, you grew up in Pasadena, I grew up in Pasadena, Altadena. I did a lot of time in Los Angeles, and you get banged on, you get guns pulled on you, you get a lot of things that tell you go in the house, run away, hide. And it's like, nah, I'm not going to be afraid, because I got a goal. I got something that I can accomplish.
Yeah.
And I've told people several times, no offense to anybody that's around me, but if you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nobody that is above who I am. Period. Like,
yeah.
we're
As a person.
We're all people.
Yeah.
We're all people, and I'm not gonna sit there and act like this person is better than me or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to get out of your head and convince yourself to go do what you got to do. And whether it be a 7-day plan, a 14-day plan, a 30-day plan, 6 months, 1 year, like there's just me. I convinced myself I will never be an overnight success. It's not gonna happen.
You already knew it. Yeah,
I already knew it.
Yeah.
That's not for me. That's overnight success is for gimmicks.
It's not really for anybody.
Overnight success is a gimmick.
It's an idea. Yeah, it's a gimmick.
That was crazy. That was a gimmick, and it pops up.
Yeah.
For me, I was okay with the 10-year plan.
Yeah.
If I come out here to Vegas, I mean, it's specifically this Vegas situation.
Yeah, no, for
I knew
real.
I wanted to come out here. I wanted to make music with the people. I wanted to investigate who's really making moves and who's not. Come out here and get me something that makes money and that pays for me. And in the long run, if I choose to go back to Cali, I'll take the money that's making money out here and go back to Cali. And that's where I'm halfway there. I got 1 foot into that, where my money is making money.
Yeah.
I want to sleep and wake up and my balance be higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
and the only way you're going to do that is doing it.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You can look at everything and be a customer. You can look at everybody's situation and convince yourself, oh, they did it like that. No, they didn't.
No,
they didn't. What name a business? Is it someone that owns a cleaning company that cleans the hotels? They probably used to clean shitters themselves.
Yeah.
And then they built a business.
That one
based on
person.
that.
Yeah.
Is it somebody that did construction? They used to fucking hammer things and nail things. And they said, let me build a business. You got to do the same thing. And for me, when we're talking about performing arts, you have to find that niche in the game.
Yeah.
My niche was writing for people. I can embrace people's personality. I've just been a loner, weird type of dude like that. And if you say that you do music, I can help you do music because I can see the type of artist that you want to be.
Yeah.
So I've written for people. I got credits on Bone Thugs, Avicii, several artists in Canada. I got NDAs and a bunch of people that I can't speak on, but it's because I've been able to look at the game, find an opportunity, and monetize it.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
For real.
I mean, you look at these little kids in Atlanta, and they find people that are stuck in traffic, and they're selling water, and they're making hundreds of dollars a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
more than minimum wage.
Exactly. They could go to Target and get a job. They're probably making more money on the expressway selling water.
Exactly.
$1 water, and you paid $3.98 for a 40-pack. They making $40 an hour. I mean, $40 in 30 minutes.
So we're going to come back to the mindset. What is the mindset of that? Like, okay, I'm going to simplify it.
Yeah.
Producers and consumers.
Okay.
You know, you're always talking about producers, customers.
Right.
As opposed to being a producer. Like, how important is it to be a producer, to think like a producer, to think like the person that creates? Because me, I would say that was a definitive line between entrepreneurship and being, like I said, one who just spends money.
Well,
one who makes a check, and that check is going to get to zero at some point. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to flip it. You're not going to make no more money. It's like until the next check comes.
Right.
That's going to diminish.
Which direction is your account going?
Exactly.
That's all you got to do. You have to look at it. Which direction is my account going? Like I said, when you go to sleep and you wake up, did your account go up or did your account go down? How much money did you give Amazon? How much money did you give Walmart.com? How much money did you give Shein and Fashion Nova?
And how much money are they giving you? Or is anybody giving you? And see, that's why we have a lot to talk on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I always saw that, like, what are you using social media for?
Right.
What are you using the internet for? Because everybody's using it. You know, I mean, I can say that, like, everybody's using it.
It's a tool, though.
Yeah. It's a tool. It's a crutch. It's a drug.
Imagine
it's an addiction. It's
take a hammer and scratch your back. Why? That's not what it's for.
Yeah.
That's not what it's for.
Man.
You took a hammer and you scratched your back. That's not what it's for.
You could build a house with that.
You could build a house with that. You could demolish a house with that.
Yeah.
Everything that you can do with that one tool, you can make money. But all you're doing is scratching your back with it.
So let's talk about what are you using? Like, okay, music, for example.
Okay.
Music changed the direction on how you get paid for music. Let's just say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who's buying a CD? Nobody's going to, what is it, Sam Goody. Nobody's going to Warehouse tomorrow. Nobody's going to...
What's your audience?
Yeah.
Who knows what that even
is? Who even knows what a Sam Goody is? They're like Sam Goody.
Music.
Google Sam Goody if you're a millennial or under.
Exactly.
But seriously, who's buying CDs? But we can't say that people making music aren't making money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't say you're not making money.
So what's the direction that you're taking your music in?
Yeah.
That's what you have to
how are you monetizing music?
So nowadays, you monetize music. The biggest money making for me is Reels on Instagram.
Woo!
And now it's
okay, I love it. See, now we're getting technical.
Oh yeah, let's go straight to it.
That's what I wanted to do. Because the brother's an artist, and a lot of us have, my age anyway, 39, 40, 41, 42. A lot of us who had skills back in those days that didn't know what to do with it when it was hot. Because I think a lot of us who are making music at this age, we had access at the internet.
Right.
Before youngsters did.
Of course.
But I think a lot of us slept on it.
Absolutely.
And didn't go viral, and now we paying motherfuckers who went viral.
And we're helping them.
We're paying them by watching their shit. We're paying them by watching it. Now they got documentaries on Hulu and Netflix.
The trends is right there,
bro.
Man. The trends is right there. You can look at it and see this dude has this. Like, it's about views. It's about numbers.
It's about numbers.
People that run labels. When we were younger, you had the people like Quincy Jones, Berry Gordy, Jimmy
They brought
Jam,
it back,
Terry Lewis.
yeah. But real, for
I'm gonna
real
go all
though.
the way back. Even before Jimmy Iovine, those people were riding around in limos through cities
looking for numbers.
Talented people.
Looking for numbers.
Now,
who can bring numbers?
Now it's all about numbers.
Now you don't have to drive. You can go to YouTube and say, who's trending?
Who's trending?
And now I can put money behind who has the most
and
views.
I don't care what the fuck you're doing.
Whatever they're talking about.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't care what you're doing. Are you rapping and pouring dish soap on your face?
It doesn't matter.
You're making money.
It doesn't matter.
You're making money.
Now I want that dish soap to say my brand on it.
And
exactly. And that's the game.
Exactly.
But that's the game.
Product
like Dogface.
You did
Look at
product
Dogface.
placement. You did
this. Dogface done got sponsors,
juice.
A brand new car.
Trust me.
Cranberry and pay them money.
Shout out to Ciroc, man. Call me. Call me.
Man. But that's what I want to talk about because, like, people get so stuck on, I guess, this linear journey to success. And I want to really express that the journey to success is not linear.
No.
It's not a straight line.
No.
Like, even if you look at stocks, look at every stock that has made so much money over the years. The line is like this.
It's silly.
Yeah, it's up and down. It's a bunch of ups and downs. Bitcoin, it's a bunch of ups and downs. Look, Bitcoin crashed, and it was worth like what is it?
So did they throw in the towel?
15,000, yeah. But now it's back up to 30, which is going to go back up to 40, which is going to go past 60, what it was.
Keep it going.
It's the whole point of it's not a straight line.
No, and there's no blueprint.
The road up is not a straight line.
If it was that case, you could go to school and you could get a degree. A 2-year, 4-year degree, and you be a platinum artist
and be a millionaire,
or
whatever. Yeah, automatically. And I think that's what we're all misconstrued in because that's the path that everybody is sold on.
Right.
Oh, work and get a job, and then when you realize, like, damn, I got a job, I'm not successful, I'm not happy, I don't have vacation time. Like. What is this? And I think those people is the people that I want to watch this show because those are the folks that don't realize that success and greatness is a choice.
I'll tell you,
it's a fucking choice.
I have a 9-to-5, and I work for 2 retail companies where people in my similar shoes. I don't want to divulge too much about my situation.
Yeah.
But people very close to me and that are doing the same thing as me make 6 figures. With face tattoos.
Doing something else or doing what you're doing?
Same thing I do. Same thing I do, and I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna count my pockets on.
Yeah.
On the
like the same position, like you say, they got corporate jobs.
6 figures.
Corporate jobs.
6 figures. The hood tatted on their face.
Corporate jobs.
Nobody cares about that anymore.
Yeah.
We have surpassed that. When we went into the pandemic, the playing field was leveled.
I think that's the best thing that happened with COVID.
Bro.
Like, so many people have so many stories and perspectives on COVID. And me, I'm on the fence on whether it's a good thing or bad thing. But one thing I do say unequivocally, that shit made internet a thing. That shit made online spending a thing. That shit made e-commerce a thing. Like people who would never education, like
eat
anything.
It slowed everything down to say,
get online.
Do it step by step.
Or get online. And learn it step by step. No, it forced people to learn.
Exactly.
And now life and society, the world has changed because of COVID, teaching people to order online,
and that's
to get shit curbside, to get shit to learn Zoom.
For the better.
Yeah, I think so, but the whole point is, how are you using it?
Right. For me, I use it as, like I said, like a tool.
Yeah.
You have to look at the numbers. And I know that everybody didn't go to school to excel in mathematics, excel in algebra, excel in geometry. It's trends. I'm in Vegas. I can go to a baccarat table and I can look at what hands are hitting. I can go to a roulette table and I can look at what numbers are hitting. Red, green, black.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with my music.
Yeah.
I can go on DistroKid and I can look at what songs is hitting.
Yeah.
So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna
make that.
Any artist out there, listen to me. If you have music on DistroKid or TuneCore, look at what's making money. Then go to Instagram, go to YouTube, sponsor that. Put your bread behind it. Whatever your money-making system is, take your money and put it behind that. Don't let nobody tell you that you need to pay to get on a mixtape, that you need to pay to get on a tour, anything like that. Pay to get your music on the internet. Look at those specific cities that people listen to you. Look at those specific algorithms that are hitting for you and put your money in that. That's what I've been doing. And I'm talking about, I could pull it up, bro. I'm making money. I got my shout out to my boy Uncle Todd. My #1 selling song is a song called Taco Tuesday. Let that marinate.
Yeah.
And think about how that works. Out of all the hard work and the music and the lyrics and the bars that I have put into, I got a song called Taco Tuesday. That is paying bills.
Well, you know what? Okay, this is important for a couple of reasons.
Absolutely.
One, let's touch on that first. I want you to talk about embracing that.
Yeah.
Like, embracing the trends will get you a lot farther than not.
Absolutely. And woo! Remember I was talking to you before.
Look at him.
Remember I was talking to you before about like things hurting my feelings and taking criticism. #1, as an artist, take the criticism and dissect it and be better.
Yeah.
That's #1. So I have Taco Tuesday and I have Ciroc. And Ciroc is my B song that is making me a ton of money.
You said it's making money. Yeah.
It's making money.
Okay, let's cut the bullshit.
Okay.
Is it making money on like videos? Is it streams? Is it YouTube.
YouTube and
you get YouTube checks.
YouTube and Instagram Reels.
And you know what? Okay.
I can tell you, Bust It. I got a song called Bust It Wide with my boy D. Arson. And our audio hit like 1.5 million views.
Let's just cut this right here. Instagram Reels pays. He's not the first guest that said Instagram Reels pays real money. And like significant. Like it'll pay a bill, it'll pay your rent, depending on your number.
Definitely does it.
It will. So I want to appreciate you sharing that. I want to appreciate you
jumping the Reels.
Solidifying and backing that there. Like,
absolutely.
Man, so don't knock what's hot in this industry. Don't knock the technology. Don't knock the apps. If you're trying to be successful in business, music, you have to embrace this new shit.
What is it? The music business?
It's business first.
So do you want to make
the business?
Do you want to be a part of the business, or do you want to just be an artist playing the drums on buckets on Fremont Street?
I always said if you wanted to make music and didn't care about the business, sing in the shower.
Do it.
Sing in the shower. Like, if you don't care about, like, if you thinking the music business is not more business than music, then sing in the shower.
You know,
and you really don't care about.
I can tell you a very successful businessman named Curtis Jackson, and he said
50 Cent.
If you want to make that shit for yourself, man. Make that shit for yourself. You listen to it in your own motherfucking headphones, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit. You want to make songs for yourself? You listen to it yourself. This is a business, bro.
For real.
You can't.
For real.
Think about any business. I don't care if you got a restaurant.
Yeah,
I don't care what you got.
I was about
if
to
you
touch
want to
on
make
that.
something for
I
you,
was touching. I was just about to
cook
touch
it in your
on that.
kitchen. You're not going to open a business.
You're not making your business for you.
Absolutely.
Any business or anything you're in is a service business. How am I going to please somebody else?
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck if I'm an artist. I don't give a fuck if I'm a writer. Like, who am I going to please? Now, if you're the type of person that, like, okay, if I like it, other people might like it, then that's a great perspective.
It is.
But if you got like it's a... Okay.
That's a gamble.
Yeah, exactly. And it's still a gamble. But that's the mentality you have to have. Like, what is everybody gonna like?
Right.
What is other people? And that's not the same as trying to fit in.
No.
We gonna get into what's the difference between creating something for everybody, or something that's trending, something that's gonna make you money, than creating something, like I said, that everybody's gonna love.
It's just the same thing we were talking about. It's steps. It's the steps. So are you walking in somebody else's footsteps when you're in the sand at the beach? Are you walking in their footsteps? Are you trying to get ahead and you coming out with that creative thing that fits the niche that's missing in the market? Mm-hmm. That's what you have to do. As an artist, you have to look at the market and you have to say everything. Look at like the pandemic. Let's talk about that because that is a perfect blueprint for everything that happened. What was everybody looking for? Fun at home.
Yeah.
How many companies, how many corporations benefited from that? Like you said, Zoom, board games, puzzles. I deal in retail, bro.
Puzzles were not in stores.
You couldn't keep a puzzle on the shelf.
Bro,
you couldn't keep a puzzle
we looked
on the
for
shelf.
Puzzles and I was wondering why we couldn't find
3
any.
years before that, was you looking for a puzzle?
No, there was too many.
3 years ago, was you
now
looking
I get
for
puzzles as presents and gifts. It's a high.
People was looking for board games. I ain't never seen so many people asking for Operation in my life.
Whoa!
But you find that niche in the game, and every day, there is still something missing. And you have to find that as an artist.
You know what?
You still keep it true to yourself.
I love that you said that because, okay, I want to point that little one point out. Every day there is something still missing,
Absolutely.
bro. And I think that's important because a lot of people think like, damn, everything good is out there already.
No.
Every hot song, every hot type of music, every hot product, every good, everything made of plastic. Like, it doesn't even have to be super technology. It doesn't have to be apps.
No.
It could be something made of plastic that's like a new hook, a new
the best
hanger.
inventions are the silliest things that you
Fidget
didn't even
spinners.
know you needed.
What did you say?
I love fidget spinners.
Yeah, man.
When those came out, bro, I was stress-free. I was feeling good. I play with their poppets. I buy them $20 poppets to push a button in and push a button back out.
It ain't even a button. It's silicone. it's a bubble.
But it fills a void.
It does.
And that's what you have to deal with as an artist.
And that doesn't disappear. The voids don't disappear.
Right.
But that's what I wanted. That's what was so important about what you said. Is like the voids don't disappear.
No.
So the drive to create something new should never disappear.
Absolutely. So this is the thing. You have to look at yourself as an artist and really sit there and look at yourself and say, what am I bringing to the table that is original? Just as this beat is playing in our ears, what is an instrument that's missing in this beat? Mm-hmm. Is it a shaker? Is it a synth? Mm-hmm. Is it a heavy drum? Mm-hmm. And then you have to look at that and say, that's what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
I am that instrument on this beat that this beat didn't have. The same way it is in any industry that you're a part of. I don't care if you make a potato peeler that holds your hand a different direction.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love watching Shark Tank, and I'm not
That's the
into
shit. That's the shit.
just because I love to
It's
see people
inspirational.
fill a void.
Yeah, yeah.
They look at the game and they fill a void.
And you also see what voids make money. Like,
All
it
the
doesn't have
way.
to be something that I thought was important.
Right.
One thing I realized, like you said, was like making something for other people. It's like, you don't have to see the value in what you're doing
At all.
for it to be good.
At all.
For it to be a good idea, for it
Yeah.
to be a good song, for it to be a good product.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, and one thing I always say, you don't have to be able to afford what you create.
No.
You know what I'm
Did,
saying? Like,
did Nipsey put out an album that cost $100?
I don't know that. No, that was, I know Wu-Tang did.
Nip did too.
Wu-Tang put that $1 million one album out.
Right.
It was just like
Nip
one
put out
copy.
Nip put out an album that was
He
like
did.
$100
He
or
did. And
$1,000.
I think Jay-Z bought like 24 or something. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why the fuck not?
Because I'm going to say this is the value of it, and I'm going to
Of
put
this
it out
product.
there.
And you know what? And if I want to put it on a $5 track, I can.
How many people have Bentleys and Rolls Royces because they like the way they look? Versus how many people have it to say I have it?
It's a
So
status
why
thing.
not put
Yeah.
yourself in a level, in a
Of
realm
status.
of status?
Be a flex. That's how I said. Be a flex.
Make me a shirt
Hell
that
yeah.
say be a flex.
I'll do that for you, bro.
Oh,
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, be a flex. For real. Because
up.
that's what the game is. It's like, who is your market? Who do you want your market to be? You know what? It took me a while to figure out, like, I'm not trying to sell the niggas as broke as me. I'm not
sorry.
trying to sell the niggas that have my budget.
I'm sorry.
My frugalness. Like, I'm not,
offense.
and as long as I keep trying to make a product for a nigga like me, I'm not going to be rich.
You're not.
You
You're
know?
not. You're
Unless
not.
I invent some other type of product. But
If you expect to actually like gain some type of ground on the life that you already live,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't nickel and dime yourself.
no.
You can't.
No.
You have to put a value on yourself that is better than everything.
And stick with it.
There is nobody calling the Ferrari. There's nobody calling Rusnak. You
Yeah.
from Dina. I love
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to you because
Yeah.
I can talk to you.
Yeah, you can
There's
say the
nobody
lingo.
calling Rusnak saying, like, you guys got any like
Priuses?
blue specials this month?
Okay, yeah.
You got any discounts this month?
No.
You go down there because you down there.
Yeah, because they're trying to get everything out of you.
Absolutely.
Because they got everything there
And
for you.
nothing's wrong with that.
Vegas.
Don't treat me like that.
Yeah, Vegas is a perfect example. They got
Yeah.
everything for every budget.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to ball on the budget, if you're trying to ball like all out,
All the
they
way.
got you. And that's how you have to be
But
as a...
you have to be ready for that.
Yeah.
And if you want to be that product, if you want to be Resorts World, if you want to be the Westgate, if you want to be the Bellagio,
Yeah.
that's the price. I'm sorry. And it's the same way with creating music and creating. If you sell tacos, you
Yeah.
sell plates in front of on Woodbury and Fair Oaks. If it's $20, it's $20.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
And you have to. You talking about mindset?
Gotta own it.
You have to have that mindset.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you have to wake up and say. I am not going to shortchange myself because
Yeah.
I'm worth this.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing that. Bill Gates ain't running no specials. Nobody else is running specials. Don't run a special on yourself. If you know that your product
Man.
is worth something, that's the price.
Don't
and if you
discount
can't afford
you.
it, don't discount you. Another T-shirt. Don't discount you.
Don't discount you. No, but I love all this because it's like a lot of us, we dictate what we do on what others are gonna think.
Based on others.
You know,
No.
when we have to stop doing that. Like, what is somebody else gonna pay? Like, but thinking from our experience, like I was broke. I never had like even parents that had extra money.
Of course.
So there was nothing like even a room like this. Anything that I
No.
have is not something they would spend money on. So
No.
I can't think like that.
No.
Or I would be primitive. I would be like back in the cave.
But you have to set those standards for yourself and say, you go to a fancy restaurant and you look at certain foods. It'll be a steak, it'll be a lobster.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a price. What does it say?
Market value.
Market value. What the fuck is that?
Nigga, that means whatever it costs today.
So you need to do that for yourself.
Yeah.
You need to go around. In my business, we do comp shopping. I go to several businesses that are the competition, and I look at what they're locking up. I look at what they're selling. I look at what the values are.
You said comp shopping.
Yeah.
That's experiencing the sales experience of a competitor.
Of a competitor.
Yeah, okay.
And you say, this is what they're selling it at.
Yeah.
Maybe I could sell it for 5 cents more or 5 cents less.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Either way. Yeah.
Either way. What would be the intelligent thing to do?
Yeah.
And you have to do that with yourself.
I like that.
If you have a food truck on a corner and there's a restaurant at the next light, should you sell it for $1 more or should you sell it for $1 less?
Yeah.
You have to think about it.
Both have its weight.
I'm on the corner, so people make a right to get to me. So I can sell it for $1 less because they're going to easily get to me versus them going down there. They have to hit a U. The sign says no U-turn.
Yeah.
And they have to think about if they're going to get a ticket.
Yeah.
There's no parking over there.
Yeah.
I can sell it for $1 more, and I know they're still going to come to me.
Still.
You got to think about those type of things.
Yeah.
But it has to be constant.
Yeah.
From the time that you wake up to the time that you go to sleep, you got to lose sleep over it. You got to sacrifice things because you are trying to succeed.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there. Success has to be intentional.
Absolutely. And uncomfortable.
Yeah, but intentional is
Yeah.
the word. Like, a lot of people think success is just going to happen. I'm a good person. Maybe I'm talented. Maybe I got a good heart. You know, success is going to find me.
What year is that?
Man, I don't know.
1940?
It ain't a way that I could ever think that was going to pay me.
Didn't I
I had to be intentional for me, but I had to go get it.
Nobody's riding around in limos looking for people on the corner. No, Dr. Dre's not walking down Venice
looking for talent. Looking for talent.
That's over.
But you have to put yourself out there.
You have to put yourself out there. You have to get the numbers, and that's what we're in a numbers game.
Okay. We're winding down on time. I don't want to take too much of your time, so we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of independent artists out there.
Okay.
What is their strategy? Okay, it's not to get a demo tape played.
No.
It's not trying to get, I'm trying to rap for Dre.
Okay.
I'm trying to rap for Timberland.
No.
They don't even know their names anymore. Like
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't.
So it's like, what is the new avenue?
You know how Timberland and Dr. Dre is going to find you? Their daughter or their granddaughter is going to come up to you with a phone.
This is hot. Look, Dad.
And that's what it's going to be. So how do you get to that point?
I'm asking you.
You have to find that niche. You have to find that thing that is special, and you have to market it the right way. You look at, if you are on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on Snapchat, you're on Twitter, and you look at the blueprint. There's no book.
No.
But it's actually there.
It's written. It is written.
Whitney Houston couldn't look at Michael Jackson and say, how did you do that?
No.
She didn't have a way. But
No.
I can look at who's the most successful artist right now. Like, I mean, that's still up and coming. People like Lil Baby, 21 Savage, something like that.
Yeah.
They still have to post things and put hashtags.
Yeah,
They still post
They're still
things.
playing the game.
These are blueprints. Like, these are breadcrumbs that they're leaving us.
Yeah.
If you look at a certain artist and you see that they put hashtag hip hop, hashtag this, that, why
it's
you didn't put
important
that
to
on
them.
yours?
Yeah.
And if you start typing it, hashtag hip hop, it says 21 million, 2.4 billion people viewed that. That is
The indicators.
That's at least a leg up on you just putting it. Don't do that to yourself. And then they give
yourself a chance.
They give you the opportunity. I can tell you this straight up, based on experience. I've put things on Instagram, and they say, "Do you want to boost it?" Well, I order pizza, and I love extra cheese and extra pepperoni. So fuck it, let's boost it.
All right. I love it. What? Like, okay. I tell certain folks, and tell me if I'm wrong. I tell certain folks that you want something to go viral, pay. You know, I tell you, like, bro, if you think that's hot enough, like, people that really went viral, or like genuine shit,
You
like they
have to pay at this point.
They pay to be on somebody else's shit.
I would never disrespect the artists that are out there
paying
or nothing like that, but I'll tell you that is listening to this right now, your favorite artist on power boo boo boo, hot boo boo boo.
Yeah.
Just lucky 730. All of those stations, they're paying.
They're paying.
And if you're on TikTok, you're on World Star Hip Hop, you're on anything,
Motherfuckers
they are paying.
If you went viral, you're paying.
And you would be surprised. And anybody that's listening, spend $20 and pay for something that you already put out and watch the difference. Don't let me say something that you don't believe.
Yeah.
Spend $20, $30 and watch the difference.
It's not much.
It's not at all.
But that's what I want to talk about. It's like I said, you're successful at what you do on a bunch of different levels.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And even as an artist, like, you still found your niche, you still getting paid.
Yeah.
Like people that, like I say, have these videos. There's people that aren't even artists that created a video and are getting paid.
Yeah.
And this is the new way of getting paid.
You have to. You have to embrace the technology.
And
you have to embrace it.
And it's still investing in yourself.
They all give you the tidbits.
Yeah.
If you go into your Instagram on certain days,
they tell you what to spend on.
It's a certain thing and it's glowing and it says new.
Yeah.
You tap on it.
The filter. Like people don't understand. Like if you use the hottest new filter out, you'll get that many more views. You look at an audio, anything that pops up on your thing and it has a certain audio, click use audio. Yeah.
Make a video using that audio.
Just make one just for that. Even if you don't want to put your
You don't have to keep it. It don't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, you just make one.
Just do it.
Make one.
What else are you doing?
Look at
you got a 15-minute break,
that's
a
game.
60-minute lunch, and another 15-minute break. Go do it.
The newest shit. And what is it? Algorithm. It comes back to, like, the person, like, every filter you see, somebody made that.
Yeah.
So when
intentionally,
they built it. They made
intentionally.
When this person's face comes on, I'm putting the ears to follow their head.
All of that.
And so when they make that and they release it, they're promoting that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you use that and they use it, you're gonna get more views. You're gonna get more likes because you got more views. People are gonna see your shit because they just made that.
But people get caught up in thinking, like you said, about themselves.
Yeah.
When I look at things and I'm talking about filters and algorithms, I got to think about my daughters. I got to think about my coworkers. I got to think about my grandparents, my mother, my this, my that. How does that algorithm touch everybody? That's what you have to look at. Now, if you want to be specific and you want to just go for 1 million people, go for it.
Yeah.
And you'll share a penny on 1 million people.
Yeah.
Or you can share a penny on 20 billion people. Because you took the algorithms to that level.
Yeah.
And you took the hashtags to that level.
Yeah.
And it's like, why not? You rolling the dice. You obviously want to be famous. You obviously want to be popular.
Yeah. You want to make money.
You want to make money. Who?
Yeah.
You don't want to make money? Then you're not doing it for the right reason.
It comes down to being intentional. Like, a lot of people, they want to be intentional. They say they want to do this, but they don't want to try all this shit that's going to make them money. You know, they want to do it a certain way, but like, do you want your way or do you want the money? Do you want the career? So it's like, you have to weigh that too, right?
No, you have to be, as you said, intentional with it. If you're jumping into the music business, it's a business.
Like, why? What's your why? Come down to your why. Like,
it's
why
a business.
Am I trying to put original music out?
Business
or I
makes
want to make
profit, period.
Yeah.
There's no business.
It's a business.
That anybody is not making a profit that anybody wants to talk about.
No, that's not a business. If it's not making a profit, it's not a business.
No, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
And it's for fun, and that's fine. If you want to do that, I'm not going to tell anybody, don't make music for fun. Don't do this.
Yeah,
but if you want to be successful, if you want to be this female artist, this male artist, that is top tier, it's about business.
That's the difference.
It's about numbers. At this point, we're in 2023. It's about numbers.
All right. We're trying to close it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to take up too much of your time, but advice, bro. What do you have as a word of advice, a tidbit, a hack for anybody that's trying to do it? Like I said, without the label. Because I don't think you need a label anymore.
You do not.
I don't think
your label is your distribution, which would be TuneCore, DistroKid.
He said the distribution is something you create.
Yeah.
You buy. You choose.
You
choose your distribution.
You choose it.
Yeah.
And you can choose. TuneCore is $20 a year. DistroKid is free.
See, I ain't even finished the question. You're already giving answers and tidbits and hacks.
I'm just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. What is the first step for somebody, a new artist? See, look, you already answered. Shut up.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, for a new artist coming out like okay, it might be an old artist, so like how can I make money with my shit? It might be a new artist, like somebody coming into the game trying to make music pay. What should they do first? With a hot new track, they hot new single, or even if they don't even have the music yet, what kind of music should they make? What should they do first?
The number one thing,
if they want to make money with their music,
the number one thing is be true to the best artist you can be.
What does that mean?
Be the best artist that you are. The artist that your friends and family, if you have a song that the people that love you like, they're being honest with you. Don't go against the grain. Don't try to
be that.
Don't try to. I just want to be. I need this smoke song because I smoke and I want. Don't do none of that. The song that people give you the most feedback on, that's the one you want to run with. And I don't care how you feel about it.
Yeah,
run with that one. Snoop Dogg hates performing "What's My Name." Biggest song that he'll ever have in his career. He hates performing it, but it is what it is,
and he performs it. If they paying, he coming. Yeah.
And he hates it. 50 Cent has certain feelings about in the club.
Yeah.
But that's that song, and that's that. And trust me, what is it making for him? He bought Mike Tyson's 21 million acre mansion. Do what is true to you and what people love of you first. First, don't get away from that. And then secondly, look at how you can monetize that with a place of integrity. Because you have to live with this. I don't care what
you gotta live with you.
You gotta live with you. I don't care what type of artist you are. If you out there trying to be on the level of these certain people, and it goes way before you sell your soul and Illuminati and all. No, if you just out there twerking and you're not that type of person.
You already sold out.
You already sold out.
You already sold out.
And that's not the type of person you are. You can't go in front of your family. You can't go in front of your people. Don't do that. Make the music that's true to you. Push it with integrity. And don't be afraid to invest in yourself.
Man.
What do you spend on? What are your habits? Are your habits liquor? Are your habits the club? Are your habits an exhaust on a new Nissan, this, that?
Yeah.
Cut back on that. Spend that money on YouTube ads. Spend that money on Instagram ads. And just look at the difference. And then decide what you want to do.
I love that, bro. Okay, any last words, man? Great advice, man. Great game. Great gems to drop on new artists. And not even just new artists, but new business people in any industry.
Absolutely.
Because the one thing about the internet is, like, it's universal.
Right.
Whatever you're pushing, the algorithms work the same.
All the way.
The trends work the same. So it doesn't matter if your shit is comedy, if your shit is music, if your shit is sports. It doesn't matter. What matters is you putting it out there and being intentional on what you want.
You know.
Okay. On top of that, bro, any last words to everybody out there? How can they find you? How can they find what you do? What are you marketing the most? What's hot about you, bro?
I'm gonna say right now, but my last word of advice is right now, while you and I are talking, at the Mint, they're printing money.
Yeah.
There's enough money for everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
Do not be afraid to jump into any market. Whether you're a chef, whether you're a rapper, I don't care what you do. If you're just a good customer service person, whatever you do, there's money to make for everybody.
Yeah.
Do not be afraid and think that this business is full or this industry is full. Jump into it and go head in. Dive into it and communicate with the people that are around you, because that is who is going to support you. Without their support and without them backing you, you're lost. You're swimming by yourself.
I believe that.
Those are the people that are going to help you up. Those are the people that are going to forward links to you and tell you where to go, what to do. They're going to plug you with shows. They're going to plug you with money. They're going to shoot you loans. They're going to do everything for you. What we have lost is the teams. We don't have teams anymore. We got people that are thinking that they're just going to be an overnight success by themselves, and they're going to come back to their family, and I'm rich, and I got a chain, and I got watches. And do it with the team. It's way better. Championships are won with teams.
Yeah.
Okay? My name is Blkwest, Blkwest. I go by the name of Blkwest. My name is Ernest Rogers. If you're looking for me, it's Blkwest West. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on Twitter. I got a hot new song called Ciroc. I got a new album coming out, hopefully June 26th, which is 626, the city that I'm from. Woo! It's called JPL, Just Pour Liquor. I'm living the life of a boss. I'm investing in real estate out here in Vegas, and we doing it big. I hope to come back on the show next time my boy is out here in Vegas, or next time I'm in Dina. This is a beautiful platform. If you are an upcoming artist or you're doing anything with anything, hit this man up. This is a beautiful platform to be able to speak your mind. There's no anything behind the intention. This is honest. This is real. This is what we're doing. We're living the life of a boss. We're making money, and we're going to see each other at the top,
man,
right?
Totally authentic, man. Blkwest, Ernest Rogers, man. I appreciate you, bro, coming through. I know you're busy, bro, coming through, bringing the whole family, bro. And success is indeed a team sport.
Absolutely.
It's a team sport. Like, I don't care if you're looking at boxers. He's in that ring by himself. He has a whole team behind him. He has a trainer, a cut man, a manager, a promoter. So I don't want you to think that you have to do it alone.
Absolutely.
And this brother can attest to it. Like, bro, you cannot do it alone. Embrace the people around you. Mm-hmm. Embrace the resources and technology you have access to, and do it. Take action.
Yeah.
Make shit happen. Be intentional about what you want to have happen.
Yeah.
Be intentional about what you want, period, and go get it.
Straight up. Create the plan. Like you said, a boxer runs back to the people that he loves after he gets hit.
Man, every time. That's why he got a corner. That's
So
why I say, who's in your corner?
After you get hit, you run out into this world and you get hit. Who do you go back to?
Who do you go back to?
The people that you love, the people that give you advice. Live that same type of life. Be intentional with it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Man, that's Blkwest, man. Connect with him on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, brother, on Reels, man. Click his Reels. I don't know if that's how you get paid, but do it. Click his Reels.
How you get paid.
And like I said, man, remember that success is indeed a lifestyle, man. It's in everything you do and every choice you make, man. All right, I love y'all. Peace. And that's our show for today.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And never forget that success is a lifestyle.